We are counting down the 10 large sailboats that redefine retirement dreams for men over 60. From floating sanctuaries designed for gentle ocean passages to fortress-like vessels that prioritize safety above all else, these boats transform what it means to age gracefully on the water. Each entry earned its place for exceptional stability, simplified handling, and true live-aboard comfort. Features that become essential when priorities shift from racing trophies to peaceful sunsets and reliable shelter. Whether you seek luxury without complexity, ergonomic layouts that accommodate changing mobility, or the confidence of a boat engineered to care for you through any weather, this ranking reveals vessels that let mature sailors embrace more freedom with less worry. Which boat offers the ultimate balance of comfort and seaworthiness for the golden years? Let's begin our journey through these remarkable vessels. Starting with number 10, the Sabre 42 stands as a testament to New England craftsmanship meeting practical luxury. Built in Casco Bay, Maine, these boats carry the DNA of generations who understood that the ocean demands respect, not shortcuts. The hull thickness alone tells the story. At nearly half an inch of solid fiberglass below the waterline, reinforced with hand-laid cloth and careful attention to stress points, surveyors consistently praise the structural integrity. Owners report that even after decades, the hull remains tight and true, free from the flexing and cracking that plague lighter construction. The cockpit layout deserves particular attention for sailors entering their 6th decade. Wide coamings provide secure bracing points, while the helm position offers excellent sight lines without requiring awkward stretching or leaning. Every line runs to the cockpit through carefully planned deck hardware, meaning sail adjustments happen from the safety of the protected seating area. The winches fall naturally to hand, and the optional electric primaries eliminate the grinding that can strain aging shoulders and wrists. Below deck, the Sabre 42 reveals its true character as a floating home designed for extended living. The saloon stretches nearly 13 feet with genuine standing headroom throughout. The master stateroom forward features a proper queen berth with storage that actually holds a cruising wardrobe, not just weekend essentials. Water capacity exceeds 150 gallons, while the fuel tank holds enough for extensive motoring when winds fail or schedules demand punctuality. What sets the Sabre apart is the attention to details that matter as bodies age and priorities shift. Handholds follow natural movement patterns through the cabin. The galley counter height accommodates comfortable food preparation without stooping, and the navigation station provides space for real chart work, not just electronics monitoring. Used examples typically range from $180,000 to $340,000, reflecting both the build quality and the devoted following among discerning sailors who value substance over flash. Moving to number 9, the Passport 42 emerges as the thinking sailor's choice for serious cruising comfort. This Canadian-built vessel carries the philosophy that a boat should work for you, not against you, especially when experience has taught the wisdom of conserving energy for what truly matters. The cutter rig divides sail area into manageable pieces, allowing one person to reef or adjust trim without the wrestling match that larger single sails demand. The hull design tells a story of priorities clearly defined. With nearly 20,000 pounds of displacement and a moderate beam of just over 12 feet, the Passport tracks steadily through seas that leave lighter boats hobby horsing and slamming. Owners consistently report the gentle motion that lets them sleep through weather, prepare meals underway, and arrive at destinations refreshed rather than beaten up. The construction methodology reflects decades of learning what works and what fails. Solid fiberglass below the waterline eliminates osmosis concerns, while the deck uses a foam core for insulation and stiffness without weight penalties. The builder's attention to through-hull installation and seacock quality means fewer middle-of-the-night emergencies and more peaceful cruising. Interior ergonomics receive careful consideration for the realities of aging. The companionway steps feature gentle risers and solid handholds on both sides. The galley positions the cook securely whether the boat is at anchor or heeled on passage. Storage solutions throughout prioritize accessibility over maximum capacity, recognizing that reaching deep into lockers becomes more challenging with time. Used Passport 42's command prices between $165,000 and $295,000, with well-maintained examples holding value remarkably well. The active owner community provides support and advice that extends far beyond the original warranty period, creating confidence for those who value long-term reliability over cutting-edge features. Number 8 brings us to the Hylas 42, where German engineering meets ocean-going practicality in a package designed for sailors who demand excellence without compromise. Built in Taiwan under strict German supervision, these boats represent the marriage of European design philosophy with Asian construction expertise and American cruising sensibilities. The deck layout immediately reveals the thought invested in making sailing manageable for mature crews. All running rigging leads to the cockpit through a carefully planned system of blocks and turning points. The Genoa tracks are positioned for easy adjustment from the helm, while the main sheet traveler spans the full cockpit width for precise trim control. Electric winches come standard on many models, transforming sail handling from physical labor into simple button operation. Below deck, the Hylas philosophy of practical luxury becomes evident. The saloon features a U-shaped dinette that converts to a comfortable double berth for guests, while the main cabin forward provides genuine privacy and comfort. The head compartment is notably spacious with a separate shower stall that actually functions well underway. These details matter more with each passing year when comfort becomes less about luxury and more about maintaining dignity and independence. The galley deserves special mention for its thoughtful design. Deep fiddles secure dishes and cookware in any sea state, while the 3-burner stove with oven enables real cooking, not just reheating. The refrigeration system is sized for extended cruising, and the freshwater capacity supports weeks away from marinas. Used examples typically list between $195,000 and $375,000, positioning the Hylas as a premium choice for those who can appreciate the engineering excellence and long-term value retention. Number 7 introduces us to the Amel Super Maramu 2000, a vessel that redefines what it means to cruise with confidence well into retirement. This French-built aluminum yacht represents decades of evolution in design philosophy, where every system serves the goal of making ocean passages as stress-free as possible for crews who value wisdom over bravado. The most striking feature is the enclosed wheelhouse that transforms sailing from an endurance test into a civilized activity. Large windows provide 360-degree visibility while keeping wind and spray at bay. Climate control maintains comfortable temperatures regardless of outside conditions, and the helm station positions all controls within easy reach of the seated operator. For sailors in their 60s and beyond, this means staying dry, warm, and alert during long watches or challenging weather. The catchrig divides sail area into smaller, more manageable pieces that one person can handle with confidence. The mizzen provides balance and steering assistance, reducing helm loads and making the boat track straighter with less constant correction. Furling systems for all sails mean no more wrestling with canvas on a pitching foredeck, a consideration that becomes more critical as balance and strength change with age. Below deck, the Super Maramu reveals its commitment to long-term living aboard. The galley features a proper 4-burner stove with oven, full-size refrigeration, and counter space that accommodates serious cooking. The navigation station provides room for chart work and radio operation, while the saloon offers comfortable seating for relaxation or entertaining. Storage throughout is designed for extended cruising, not weekend sailing. The technical systems reflect AMO's understanding that reliability matters more than complexity. Dual engines provide redundancy, while the electrical system includes multiple charging sources and robust battery banks. Watermakers' bow thrusters and windlasses come standard, reducing physical demands and increasing independence. Used examples range from $280,000 to $520,000, reflecting the sophisticated engineering and proven track record across thousands of ocean miles. Moving to number 6, the Najad 380 brings Scandinavian sensibility to the challenge of comfortable cruising for mature sailors. Built in Sweden with the methodical attention to detail that northern climates demand, these boats prioritize warmth, dryness, and ease of handling above flashy performance numbers. The hull construction employs hand-laid fiberglass with careful attention to weight distribution and strength-to-weight ratios. The moderate beam of 11 feet provides stability without the jarring motion that wider boats can exhibit in confused seas. Owners consistently report the gentle roll and predictable motion that enables comfortable living underway, whether crossing the Gulf Stream or anchored in a Raleigh harbor. The deck layout emphasizes safety and simplicity. Wide side decks with substantial tow rails provide secure footing, while multiple handholds guide movement from cockpit to bow. The cockpit itself is deep and protected, with seating that accommodates extended periods at the helm without fatigue. Sail controls are positioned for single-handed operation, with sheet winches and halyard clutches falling naturally to hand. Interior design reflects the Scandinavian appreciation for clean lines and functional beauty. Light woods and white surfaces maximize the sense of space, while clever storage solutions make the most of every cubic inch. The galley is notably well planned with secure stowage for dishes and provisions, plus a stove that remains level regardless of heel angle. The forward cabin provides genuine privacy and comfort, with a berth large enough for restful sleep and storage for extended cruising gear. What distinguishes the Najad is the attention to systems that support independent cruising. The electrical panel is clearly labeled and logically arranged, making troubleshooting straightforward rather than mysterious. Plumbing runs are accessible for maintenance, and the engine compartment provides room for routine service without contortion. These details accumulate into confidence for sailors who want to maintain their own boats without relying constantly on professional help. Used Najad 380s typically command prices between $145,000 and $275,000, positioning them as accessible luxury for sailors who appreciate quality construction without exotic price tags. The active owner community provides support and advice that extends the practical life of these well-built boats, creating value that goes beyond the initial purchase price. Number 5 presents the Pearson 424, an American classic that embodies the philosophy of building boats to last generations rather than model years. Constructed during the golden age of American fiberglass boat building, these vessels carry the DNA of designers who understood that the ocean rewards conservative engineering over marketing innovations. The hull layup employs solid fiberglass below the waterline with a carefully executed transition to cord construction above. This approach provides strength where it matters most while saving weight in areas where it benefits performance and handling. Surveyors consistently praise the structural integrity of well-maintained examples, noting the absence of stress cracks and hull distortion that plague lighter construction methods. The sailing characteristics reflect a design philosophy that prioritizes comfort and safety over raw speed. The moderate displacement and thoughtful sail plan create a boat that moves well in light air but remains controllable when conditions deteriorate. The motion at sea is notably comfortable, with the gentle pitching and rolling that enables normal activities to continue underway rather than forcing everyone into survival mode. Across all 10 vessels, one truth emerges crystal clear. The perfect sailboat for retirement isn't about size or speed. It's about finding a floating home that adapts to your changing needs while keeping your dreams alive. These boats represent more than fiberglass and hardware. They're gateways to freedom, designed to carry you safely toward horizons that matter most. Age doesn't end adventure. It simply changes how we choose to chase it.